testing. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm very overwhelmed at this point in time. I'm trying to deal with this website nonsense still. Getting a lot of junk. Okay. Anyways, just to update, so things are consistent here. Let me see. So the stuff that we talked about last week for design, basically they're put in place. You're gonna see things change because I'm currently trying to fix it. But this is the setup that we were talking about, right? Again, this is not my art, right? This is just here for placeholder. If you load in all of these things here, they will load in as well. Right, and then if you transit, these things would transit. So this would be the carousel in the front. And then if you go in, it would do all the UI, all the portfolio stuff and all that other nonsense here. And there are some dubious choices with the design, I think, especially this bottom. I'm trying to hide it so that it doesn't go off the screen, but as a result, you can see that there's a lot of like gradient everywhere. It kind of limits what you can see, which is not very good. The font needs to be changed, the position needs to be changed, the buttons needs to be changed. Hello, George. These are too small and tiny and too close to each other. You can't really click them very comfortably. But the position is roughly in the way that I want it. So you start off here, you want to transit menu, your mouse is still in the region, right? You move from here over to here. You can click what you want, and then by the time you get to what you want, you can come up and do your search. Which I also realized yesterday that there's no reason for this for art because I'm literally not showing the title. So like why would you even search for title? You wouldn't even know that there's a title. There might be a title in this page, which is the again, everything that we sort of planned out before. You can see that it's blurred out in the back, a darker version that's blurred out. You can sort of see the colors. The math I haven't really tied down yet, so the effect might be a little bit strong. And then if you click on this, you can zoom in. This part is pretty natural, pretty fast. You can zoom in a lot, or you can zoom out a lot, so you can kind of check for vibes and stuff, that kind of stuff. And so this part all kind of works. There's a bit of clunkiness towards the fact that you have this double click. So you click once to see it, you click another time you go in. It's a little bit clunky. Currently, I'm trying to get the AI to stop doing dumb shit because it is... So before I had a whole tilting thing, but it was causing a lot of issues. Like buttons were not doing properly, it was loading pretty slowly. It was very laggy when you're tilting. So currently everything's disabled. Just so that it's a bit easier. This, by the way, this selection of pictures I did in the past is meant to be one of those things that people put in OBS and then it kind of has like a slideshow going on. But I never have it going because we don't have enough screen space already. But it was a perfect setup for this because we have landscapes. This is 16 by 9. We have a longer landscape here. Where is it? This one is not this one. This one is a bit longer. You can see it fills up more space here. And each one of them zooms correctly, each one of them pans correctly. If you click outside of the image, here, it goes back. Click outside, goes back. You have squares and portraits, so this is a portrait. Everything is fine. Squares, this is a square. So you can test all kinds of different things here. There are buttons that you can click. So in general, it's mostly there. It's just very bland, which kind of is the point as well. But as of right now, there are some issues specifically with the buttons. These buttons are very, very ugly. The font is very ugly. It's too font thin. It was originally installed for this, which is perfect for the numbers. But other than that, it's not a great font for reading. Especially if you get over to blog page and the words start to become impossible to read. But and you can see that this part is still kind of janky. These things are not aligned and stuff like that. That's why it's not yet sent up, but we're getting close. Question mark? Yeah. Anyways, this is this. Nothing on the analysis side. And then, of course, the art side, nothing was worked on. The website, once it gets into UI, it becomes a bit of a pain in the ass. Because AI doesn't really know what you're talking about in terms of UI and stuff. But even then, it's too faster for me to talk shit to it and try to get it to work. Rather than me trying to read the code and learn everything again myself. So that is that. Yeah, I honestly don't know what to work on today. On one hand, we have to get this done, but on the other hand, I'm already too. This is getting too grindy, and everything is not making sense again. But at the same time, like drawing that sketch that we have also doesn't really feel that good because like nothing is right at this point. I have not warmed up yet. No, I have not. I'm just very mentally fatigued. I'm inclined to actually try to work out the the website today. Because beyond the time that I have on stream, I really do not have time until weekends, and the weekends progress has been slow. Uh, so I might hijack an entire week of stuff just to clean this up. I don't really have too much standard for this anymore. Like it's like I said, sometimes you have the energy and stuff and whatnot to try and work through some of the issues, but then at some point you're just like, yeah, you know, it is what it is. It works. It's not like too bad. So just get it done with, you know, like just tie it together and just get it done with. Oh wait, it's over here, and then apps works, data local, public assets, thumbnail UI assets, portfolio black gradient. I'm gonna shift this down a little bit. And then if I come back here and I refresh it, the bottom gradient should go down a little bit. Did it do anything? God damn it. Yeah, maybe it's my expectation that's wrong. It just doesn't maybe I'm always expecting too much. I don't know. It feels like I'm being really slow. Like it's impossibly slow for me. I cannot accept this level of speed. We've been sitting on this piece for like I was looking at the thumbnails. If you look at the thumbnails, let me open it up for you guys. Yeah. So this is where we started it, right? Somewhere here. We did 3 streams here. And then we did after this we did a quick thing, and then we were like all the way to here. 294 to over here. 10 plus streams. Maybe it's acceptable, maybe it's not. I feel like it's not. I feel like it is not. It is way too heavy at this point. I do want to finish it, but at this point, I'm not sure if I physically can until I do a little bit of a reset. We might have to step away from it a little bit and then come back into it. Primarily, it will help a lot for my mental state if I can just sort this up. And it's almost done, right? It's almost done. Everything is basically ready. The zoom and stuff, I'm not even trying to get like text in the bottom or on the side. There's very minimal animations. Those page transitions, I kind of want to get them in as well. But all I need to do is start to just move these guys around and just organize this a bit, and that's it. I'm going to delete everything on this page because there's nothing valid at this point. I'm going to delete everything here except for the entries that I want. Same for this, I'm just going to delete the bottom. And then that's all I need to do. And then we're ready to ship it. I'm ready to put it live and then check for performance on the live system. And then we can see what happens then. I'm going to maybe work on the site a little bit just so I can clear my load here. That's maybe not the best way to phrase it. But oh, god damn it, dude. Git log online. Portfolio UI position, I suppose. I'm just going to ask it to We're just gonna slowly make some changes here. Hello unknown. Yes, it has been a while. I hope you're doing better than what I'm doing. It's a fucking mess. Jesus Christ. And I have to sort through a lot of load. I think we're gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna work on this for a little bit because I am very overwhelmed. I need to start clearing things off the plate very aggressively here, even if it means taking over the stream and not drawing for a bit. At work as well. At work has also been a lot of nonsense. I am on the home stretch as well of like a refactoring of 5,000 files, but it has been a long journey. Holy fucking shit, it's been a long journey. There's just so many weird ass nonsense in the code. Non-consistent naming, non-consistent usage of structs, non-consistent lifespans of members in the structs, weird ass ways to init and clean up structs. It's not really shipping. It's just that I've been sitting on it also for 2 weeks. Everything has been stuck for 2 weeks. I don't know if you guys can appreciate the issue that we've been facing so far, but everything has been stuck, right? Art has been stuck, and work has been stuck. So it has not been feeling. I've not been feeling very good about progress for the past 2 weeks. Turning to black for the background. Can you double check? So we've so it's just managed to sort of split the buttons. This is good enough. I'm not gonna ask it to do anymore. I just need maybe a cleaner way to present this. This right here is a little cumbersome. I am not sure if I actually, maybe I don't want it right now. Maybe I should just nuke the feature and then we can just ship. Because if we nuke this, all we have is a list of things, right? Unless we have enough things to justify the search and filter feature, there really isn't a need to really get this tight right now. The issue I have with this is that these buttons here are not very nice looking. Because, like what? Like, I know it's a list of tags. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna delete this. Okay, this is the good thing about doing things on stream, right? I'm being very aggressive. I can justify being more aggressive. I'm just gonna nuke the thing. I'm just gonna comment this out. And then I'm gonna comment this tab out as well. You guys will actually probably be able to navigate it to it anyways. It'd be kind of funny. But I'm gonna remove this tab. I'm gonna remove the feature. And I am going to just keep this. Wow, it's so much smoother now without the tilting. The tilting was choking it up like crazy. It was insane how choky it was. Ah, right. This background here is weird. The fact that this has frosted background, but this doesn't, is very weird. So, yeah, there's still a weird... You see that? It stays black for a really long time. It's a weird... I wouldn't call it live coding. I am, yeah. I don't know if this counts as vibe coding. I was told that vibe coding, you don't really do any planning. We did do some planning, but this is still very vibey. Okay, because the stupid AI is doing stupid things with a very simple request, I'm going to manually disable this. I have never actually really looked at the code that closely, so I'm not really sure where this damn thing is. I'm just gonna take the CSS here. I'm assuming the CSS is a little bit more unique. Oh, it doesn't even come up. Huh. Very interesting. Text search controls, right? I can just nuke the entire div, no? The prop here? Hello? Text search control, export default function, text search control. So block explorer, experiments explorer, and portfolio explorer, right? So this is in the left real portal. Ah, I see. If I just take this out, it should be enough, I think. Sorry, I can't really see comments that easily today because of the fact that I'm using both my screens here. Finally gone off the deep end now. Finally have to do some weird ass coding on stream here. I think this might crash. No, it didn't crash. Yeah, but it's gone now, right? I commented it out, so none of these exist. I don't know why this loading takes time. It shouldn't. Alright, that's better now, right? You don't see the flashing anymore. It is still a little bit weird, but it's much better. Um, that's a little bit better. I do have to swap out the I do have to swap out the art, which once again, by the way, now that there's more people here, this is not my art. Uh, let me send the source just so that I stay accountable here, because I don't like that I am using people's art without sending the source. I'm gonna find the Twitter and then I'm gonna put the thing in the link. I'm gonna pin it actually. Um, was there KIKO thing? There you go. I'm going to pin this while I'm working on this. Once I swap it out, we'll go back to normal. But okay, yeah, it's a lot cleaner now. It's very lightweight now. We don't have any weird UI. We don't have anything nonsense going on. I'm going to bring back the frostedness of the background here. So let's see. For portfolio model in inspection mode, i.e. after clicking the background removes the then. Alright, let's see if we can bring it back. In the meantime, I need to figure out... Oh, I'm gonna comment out the experiments here. Let me get rid of experiments. That's like 2 people working on this code base right now. Holy shit. Experiments. Surely it is named correctly, right? Huh? Back to portfolio? Sorry, what is this nonsense? Oh, I see. It's when you click on this, right? It doesn't even work. It doesn't even work. What? This is, okay, this is I'm not sure what this is, huh? What is this thing in the code? I don't see. Oh, portfolio details page? What? Return to... Nothing says return here. Well, I mean, if I don't see it, I guess it's not really a problem. Okay, where the hell is this thing? Portfolio experiment. Yeah, I don't see this line for some reason. How is this possible? Oh, I see. I didn't capitalize the E. I'm being very metadata. Experiments page, export experiment page. No one's using it though. Oh. So yeah, today is a little bit different. If I get this sorted out quickly, I'm going to prep some of the documents, and I'm going to prep some of the pieces that I want to put up. By some, I mean like everything. I have to go back and search for all the old stuff. I want to compile everything I have. Oh, it's over here. I found it. So this takes it out. Yeah, it's gone now. It's weird the way the React works. There's like a bunch of random lists here and there. Like you get like a list over here. And then it's over here. And then this is used elsewhere. And then you do a map item, and then you give it a thing here. I've done React in the past before, but never that extensively. So it's very weird to me. My web coding experience is like it's like 10 years ago now. It's like Python Flask or some shit, and you use like was it Ninja templating? Oh, let me check the portfolio here. Yeah, okay, it's kept the grayness in the back, so that's good. It's not distracting in the back anymore. Right, I think it still gets darker if I remember correct. Oh, there's a bit of that. This flash is not acceptable. Why is it doing that actually? Okay, so what else do I have to do here? I need to start removing placeholders. So these guys here, I kind of have to clear out. Also, this bar here, I thought I made it lower. I think, yeah, it is aligned here. Also, none of this is gonna work, I think, on phones. Likely nothing is gonna work properly on phones just because, what is this? Bottom top. I don't know all the fancy CSS stuff. I only know margin. Okay, yeah, it's better now. It doesn't flash anymore. This is really good. It hijacks the entire screen. So you have maximum space for this. And it's very flexible. It's not like when we are doing our thing on Twitter, right? But that's because the site isn't meant for it. It was just an image being shown. There's no website behind it. The scrolling is fine. We hit the bottom here. Oh, actually, I don't have a thing for when there's nothing left. Oh yeah, I turned off the search. Never mind then. I just forget about it. We're not gonna see it. Hello, Devay. Take a look, take a look. I'm hijacking stream for cleaning up the website. I'm gonna tie it down right now. I'm gonna finalize the nonsense right now. Yes, oh, I only just saw unknown's message. It just loaded in for me. Very unfortunate. But thank you very much. I know you're not here anymore, but thank you very much. Art resource Duvay's dailies. Also, thank you, Duvay. Wow, it's very very bright. Like this doesn't allow us to zoom around, so it's kind of hard to trying to reset my brain here. So it's like pencil-ish kind of lines. Watercolor kind of watercolor. Great. God damn it, dude. Yeah, very watercolor vibes for me. Interesting, right? Because watercolor's signature is that it kind of spreads a bit, I guess. And it kind of overlaps a bit. So like hard edges would be pretty hard to do, wouldn't it? Like, wouldn't it be really hard to do? Mm-hmm. Yeah, would be nice, huh? I'm looking I'm looking at the you just sketch some lines, put in colors, didn't don't have to follow it so tightly. Maybe we could do some of these after the stupid ass site is done. Just to get ourselves a little bit more of a reset. Oh yes, thank you, Duvay. Even then, they're... There are areas where there are these sort of more apparent gradients, textures, but there are other areas that don't. I wonder if there's a very specific rule set that they're following or something. Like the really bright stuff and the really dark stuff tend not to have it, but I don't know if it's just because it's not visible. But like these areas here and those areas there. Maybe it's the same idea as like drawing textures. You only kind of draw it in the midtones just because it's that's where the materials will be shown. But in this case, it's just like a general noise, right? It doesn't have to follow that rule. But huh. Dang, it's so crispy here. But yes, thank you, Duvet. Inspect specific darkening as light early. Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't have to know everything. Anyways, today's stream is going to be obviously very, very stupid. It's not gonna be very art related. Not for the beginning, anyways. So definitely do more productive things, guys, than watch this stream. Unless, of course, you want to. Did I close my thing? Where'd it go? I think I did close it. How's the death thing still open if I close it? What? Where'd it go? I didn't know it keeps it open in Firefox. That's so weird. Anyways, so this is almost set up here. It's really dark now. Yeah, there is that sort of flashiness still, because it's going from the base thing into having like a pure black background. Always present in both normal and spec modes? Don't I have a... Hang on. Ah, yes, this thing. Oh my god, what is it doing? What the fuck is it doing? Okay. So while that's going, this transition is a bit interesting. It's not consistent with the rest. I'm gonna start moving junk data out of the folders now. All the test data will be sent out and ignored. See public assets works, right? So this folder needs to be cleaned up. All these junk get yeeted out into work. Works testing. Git ignore needs to ignore this. Where is my git ignore? Doop, doop, doop. I don't see it. Oh, git ignore. Okay, you TypeScript miscellaneous testing. Ah, there you go. Coverage. Why do I have coverage? Git status. Deleted, deleted, deleted. That was where's my works.tsx? Is it this one? Works.ts, right? Minimal skies. Echoes. Can I comment this out though? Is that an option? Archive study. Okay, here. I'm gonna comment these guys out. It does work. Okay. That's good enough for me. Oh, cool. They fixed it. Oh, right. I shouldn't, because it could potentially be like this, right? When we're exiting. I think that's fine. Okay. I need to tie down this part here. So finally, I have, let me see. And I have to check the deployment scripts too, because it's been a while. It's very old, and I don't know if it's going to correctly strip down stuff that I'm not using. Hopefully it strips it properly, but distribution, yeah. Where is it even actually? Oh, cool. Alright, it's ignored, right? So this is the preliminary push for this stack here. I'm gonna need a better way to send the images around, I think. It's currently being uploaded to Git, which is not very good. Let's see, so Git add this, whoops. Git add this, Git status. Git log one line. What was I doing before? UI menu position. This technically counts. So git commit amend. Remove unused switch. Filter. Remove the laggy tilting. Improve model view. Let's just check. So these animations play in the correct spot. If I load in here, it plays the correct thing. It plays in here as well. And of course, like, this doesn't count because it's not technically a page. Also, just to be clear, like, these things here actually do change based on the content. But I have to regenerate the hash manually. It's just kind of janky. But at least if the hash changes, we can see a difference. So if you guys visit the site and you guys see the dots in different places, it's because the content got updated. So whenever I update these things, that will change and this would change. And this updated thing is just ignore it for now. Actually, I might as well remove it. Let me see. Updated. Where is this thing? Ah, here. Where this line goes. Now it's gone there. It's not there anymore. I'm just gonna push this as well. Oh, wait, it's in the progress. Oh, okay, this is fine. Safe. Git add, git commit, amend. Everything is pushed in. I just need to sort out this page. So this is the last thing we have to sort out, because we have aggressively destroyed everything else. The main issue here is just that this pinned, if you look at the animation here, this is loading in a staggered way, right? This doing this grid. This one somehow just slides in from the bottom. I want it to go like as well. Just gonna so pin and empty. They are respective first, etc. Okay, this is a big-ish change. There's also this this setup with the borders. Everything here doesn't have any borders. If you look at everything that we have, every button and everything does not have borders here. So I need to remove the border, and also on this page here, you can tell like the UI is not correct. Everything's kind of jank. So we have to sort this out as well. Hello, Lord. Sorry, I can't really see the messages too on time, just because it's using out my main monitor to do junk. By junk I mean vibe coding. AFK when you review it. I found it. I'll just do a quick review for you. I was just looking at the style, right, and admiring how simple it is again. Because I'm looking at all of the lines, I'm looking at the colors. You know, you just paint and feel good about it. Like, feel what you're doing. Don't have to worry too much about the technicals, which I struggle with a lot. But then I started noticing there is a lot of texture. Right? It's kind of very watercolory kind of vibe. There are a lot of textury areas here. But then I started noticing that the areas where there isn't, and it's kind of in a similar vein to how you would paint sort of material textures, like trying to show what the material's texture was, in that the very dark and the very bright areas are kind of, you don't have that texture there. But in this case, it's not like we're necessarily showing the texture of the object that's being painted, but rather the material of the canvas itself, right? That's what the noise would be from if this was actually watercolor, on a traditional watercolor. So like, there's no reason to be like this, I imagine. But at the same time, like, if these weren't done like this, it will probably be too noisy. Like, all of these areas, I can imagine if they all have like that white sort of noise in there, it'd probably be very noisy. So that's like an interesting thing to notice. It's not necessarily like very groundbreaking or anything. I'm sure if we do like a study or try to copy the vibes, we would notice it immediately. But not actually doing it, but actually being able to notice it, I think is it's pretty interesting. Because I tend to miss a lot of things if I don't actually do it physically. But these ones are are captured. So even though I didn't do it, I guess we learned something here. It's cool, I guess. But that's mostly the comments I have. Nothing too special about the colors. Nothing too special about everything else, I think. For me, of course. For me. Not a criticism. Alright, let me check my trash. What do you even ask it to do? Oh, right here. It's kind of slow. Simultaneously. And show the entries together in. My god. Oh yes, Duvet. Thank you very much. Also, I didn't find anyone kissing or holding hands, so that's very cool. While I wait for the vibe coder to code in with vibes, I would just also mention again, today we're doing junk. Don't let me distract you. Please go draw and stop watching this stream because it's stupid. I'm mostly doing this so that I can get things out quick. And then also staying, what's the word? Staying true to the one streamer dating. I don't know if this counts as cheating. I'm technically working, just like the art stuff. Who has the same goal. But we're also technically not drawing, so. I don't have enough entries to see this, clearly. So this one is the block detailed view here. Oh, it's got this weird gradient on it. Ah, ooh. Oh, there's a button there. Ooh, how will people leave this page? Actually, that's a good point. I'm just gonna hijack the modal from this, but instead I'm gonna put the text here. I think that's all I'm gonna do. That way that everything stays consistent here. And then the background would just be blacked out. Not necessarily blacked out, perhaps, but... Oh, wait, did it change? Okay. I'm gonna go to the washroom. I'll be right back. shit done so I can get it off my fucking plate. Actually, it's gone to the stage of the vibe coding where I'm not actually actively doing anything anywhere. There's nothing to be done in parallel at this point. I could look for stuff. Let me look at my folder here. So apps, works, public scripts. We have the font, and then we have the works testing, thumbnails, UI assets, landing carousel. Where are my scripts for these guys? Oh. Analytics, node modules. Oops. A little bit better. We don't have enough entries here. If I can just find the stupid folder, I don't know where it is. There's a folder here that contains all the all the markdowns. I don't know where it is. Dang it. With the block entries, the border, but instead a vertical line. Alright, instead add a horizontal line beside the title of each entry. About listing badge. Source content log? Oh my god, so stupid, it's over here. Okay, so if I just start duplicating files here, I should get more and more entries here. And then you can check the loading in. The loading in looks fine. The scroll looks fine. Actually, I didn't anticipate that the scroll was actually fixed to be something else rather than the default scroll. I only just noticed this. The infinity scroll, I think, logically should end with a message at the bottom rather than it just ending abruptly, because if this is filled up with 1, 2, 3, people wouldn't know if it's necessarily at the bottom, including this as well, actually. But those are very minor stuff. I don't think I have to necessarily wait for those. So far, things are okay. There are still a few things to tie down, primarily this. Page could not be found. Oh, because the URL... look at this junk. Oh my god, dude. Okay, let me update the UI real quick. Oh, let me get the AI to update the UI. Detail the block viewing page. Please make sure it has the same Yeah, I wonder how the background's gonna look. It would be nice to have some blurring of the background, but that might be heavy. I'm not sure. Uh, the file contents just be dumped below of the screen without any borders. Okay, this is a big change if we can get that done. In the meantime, I'm going to look at the files here. This guy shouldn't be here. I don't know why it's here. And then there's also the other issue of where the registration is. So content is still content. The registration is in where? This guy here? I guess this one is automatically generated. But no, there should be a file that contains all of the... I know you guys can't see this, by the way. I'm mostly just talking to myself. I've been doing this a lot more at work as well. Current markdowns are in here. Block details. Also resolve block candidates and then does redirect. Get block closed by slug. Okay, my issue is I don't know where it finds all the tagging and stuff. Generate metadata? H.ts. Portfolio slug. So these are the slugs. Reduce block detail page. Being used by Markdown. Oh. One for... Let's see, 0.5 maybe? So we added these guys here. And then these guys are... Okay, 4, 4, thank you. Sorry, why is it 4? Oh, because the stupid line here. Okay, and that's fine. So if it does load in, I need it to behave the same way, right? So this needs to go. The bar here... I'm gonna keep it centered. It's gonna be kind of stupid to waste space in the middle, but I'm gonna waste it anyway, so we can keep things consistent for now. Block entry view. Edition. The while I was dealing with this junk. Right, yeah, and then we should be able to go back by clicking away, but it might be annoying actually on this page because you can't really tell where the text is going to be and where the site is going to be, and also this is offset from that. Yep. Okay. It is not. UI plain relative min. Yeah, it seems to be inside. It is, yeah, it's unloading this main. Whereas this guy is actually also here? Oh. I was under the impression that it makes a new div on top, so that it's a little bit cleaner. This feels like it might be a problem down the line, but I am not sort of trying to make it work for other devices yet, so... Ah, yes, hello, Uni. Yes, stream is, timing did change last night. It's earlier now, huh? Well, what happened with the time? I think, yeah, it jumped forward by an hour, right? Yeah, that's right. Earlier by an hour. What fun. Today I'm trying to just aggressively push this out because we are really close to getting it done. I remove a lot of features that we're not currently using so that I can just get it done and tick it off my list. And she's start mounting content, consolidating information, and I can just ignore this for the coming year, basically. Okay, it's a bit... Oh, what? Did you see that? Did you see that? What? The size of the bars changed. It got smaller after a while. Everything shifted up by like one pixel. Like, what's it doing? Oh my god, and it doesn't apply to everything. It applies to some things, dude. My god. Is it? Reflex. Somehow. Oh wait, hang on. I still see it though. Stupid ass cat PP. Yeah, this hides it completely. Because this background is able to hide it completely. I don't know why it doesn't listen to me when I tell it to go hide it. It needs to hide it on this page here. Yeah, this thing hijacks the whole thing. So what is blocking this in the back? There's a problem with going fast with vibe coding. It's like a lot of stuff I don't know where it is. Oh wait, I can do the destructive version of this. I just need to figure out what is what. Actually, what did I delete? I'm not even sure what I deleted. It doesn't have any impact. Is this the entire body? Oh, I'm deleting the text. What? I can just keep deleting shit? Doesn't even do anything. Oh, now it's broken. Anyways, it should be done now. Why is it not able to block this out? I don't understand why it's not able to do this. Oh, I didn't even send the prompt. Oops. If you're, yeah, like Duvet, I think... I'm not sure, actually. I am not sure. Okay. I still have to go around looking for this block thing. You don't know where it is. This is so stupid. Oops. Hi. Oh, it's gone now. But now there's no way to go back. Ah, you little shit. Wait, hang on. I wonder if this element is probably still here on loading. Yeah, it's just hidden away. Whereas on this block, I suspect that it's actually being... Oh no, it's still there. So what is this? That's the entire thing. And then there's like a shit on top. Global glass? No. This? Nope. Nope. Is this below? Anyways, now I have no way of exiting the screen, which is kind of stupid. Oh, sorry, my messages are not loading today for some reason. I guess it's not because I'm not on the studio page. Trying to see if this person was in the daily chat already. Okay. No, this chat doesn't load because I'm not on this page. The page is not active, rather, because my VS Code is on top of it. My VS Code is on top on the other screen, so it doesn't update because the stupid thing is just trying to optimize it out. I feel like I recognize this name. I feel like I've seen this name before. The list might not have captured this because this list was started like in the later half of the Duvet Daily, I think, relatively speaking. Anyways, thank you, Uni. Or maybe I've just seen them by myself. I'm not really sure, but I feel like I've seen this before. Just a casual 600k followers, of course. Kind of like the previous one with all the noise, but this one is more consistently applied across everything. Oh, it does detect the click. Oh, it's all good, of course. Oh, all good, all good. Come on. I think I'm learning from my inability. Okay, I can't understand what I'm looking at, by the way, for the longest time. But at the same time, my inability to sort of be a little bit more calm and look at this a little bit more deliberately is also interesting. This rendering is very interesting. Like, it's At one glance, it seems like it's very simple. There's like just the light and shadow. And then you just throw a bunch of strokes there, that's fine. But then the materials are like very what's the word? What is the word? God damn. I don't know. But the materials are really good. The George Surfer. I feel like I've said that before. Because I remember saying I don't know who Surfer is. It's kind of funny because that means I've looked that up before. And I still don't remember. Oh wait, no, maybe I haven't looked it up before. I don't recognize this blue jacket. Hmm. This is a base Arknights, like the normal Arknights character, huh? Hmm. Or the character from the normal Arknights. Probably a better way to phrase it. Huh. I don't think I've seen them before. Oh, I see. Wow. Look at all these characters I don't know. Look at all these characters I don't know. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm gonna check on what this AI. This AI is kind of doing junk. Okay, they brought the button over from here. Thank you. So stupid. Actually, now I need to compare. Is it consistent? It is consistent at least. The background, however, is just pure black. It's kind of unfortunate, and it still didn't add my PNGs. I don't know what is it. Why is it refusing to add my PNGs? In the same stack style? It clearly isn't. So at the bottom here, there's a bit of... Wait, where did my grading go? Oh, it's very minute. What the... Sorry, I'm getting very distracted. I'm trying to give it its next set of instructions, but I do need to know what the problem is. But yeah, I don't see the thing. Okay, it's gonna take a little longer. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Hmm. I'm looking at here, by the way. I'm looking at the hair. It feels very 3D, like all these elements for some reason. Maybe it's just like a pure skill thing. It feels very tight. I feel like the way they render materials is very effective. It looks very good, but it's very... It doesn't necessarily feel like it's the tightest per se, but it's very good. But doesn't that mean that it's like tight? Anyways. 9.5 pixels. Orange, blue, green, gray. Oh yeah, that's definitely 3D here. Probably painted over, right? This has to be. This side doesn't have as much, and this is a lot rougher. And the lines almost carried through. The brushstroke kind of went through here. Oh, scroll so fast. Still online. Still online. The framing. Original sub, right? Sorry, Uni. I saw the message. I didn't register fully. This reminded me. I remember this name for some reason though. What did I saw before? Oh, is it? Is that why I've seen this? Oh, right. Look at this. I did the study of this, right? I remember talking about this. And huh. So does that mean they use 3D for this? Some of the gradients here look very natural, but honestly, could just be skill. But then with the ground being this tight, I think like the textures of the tiling, more likely that there is a 3D base than not, I would say. It never looks like it's that difficult to render though. Like it doesn't feel like it's a lot of work, but then whenever I do it, it's always so much work that I get so overwhelmed. It doesn't look like it though. It looks like the 3D too clinical. Oh, I don't necessarily feel it this time. Maybe specific pieces are a little bit like more 3D. Like it feels very 3D. For like the one at the waiting room ish. This thing. Oh, I guess it's the office because of the clock and also of these materials here. Did I open this already? Yeah, I did. Yes, I did think so. Render looking for direction. You think so? Like I feel like yeah, because I did skip the color rough the last few times, didn't I? Oh man, I can't really remember how it went down. But sorry, misclick. Uh-huh. I forgot if I said this last time when we tried Live 2D, but honestly, getting stretched a little bit too thin. Um, it's not just a matter of having too many things on your mind and having less time for each, but then more of all the different conflicting stuff. Well, all the different ideas sort of conflicting with one another. Right now, because I'm working on the side, I can't quite fully focus on what I'm looking at here either. Oh, wait a minute. The... Hmm. Yeah, only one thing at a time. I don't know if I mentioned that in Live 3D. I probably did. I probably came to the same conclusion. Decided that it was a bad idea to do multiple things at the same time. Stopped it, forgot about it, and then did it again this time around with a website. I mean, at this point, we're running out of stuff to sort of do together because everything we kind of touched and decided that it's too much work. Probably stop doing this soon. Um, by virtue of there being nothing else left to stack. Yeah. When's the last time we did a study, actually? I wonder. Well, I don't really have to wonder. Looking at all the thumbnails, we can I can get a rough idea pretty quickly. Not for the past 50 streams, I would say, I think. So like yeah, it's been a while since we did like a actual like someone's art study, not just like a photo reference and then draw a pose kind of thing. Because like all the way back, looks like this was kind of like a trace, but then everything here has been less of like a proper study and more of just like try draw something from reference. Like this was like the last proper one. It looks like. These ones here, like almost 100 streams ago. Not necessarily, but I'm just looking at some of these paintings and I'm like, I should. Should I? No, that's not what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling is I just would like to be able to do something that isn't so pain in the ass. Like, as in, like, this is painting, right? You set it up, you just start painting and refining the edges. If we can do like a study of this, it'll be a lot easier to try to do something similar. By the way, the pass-through thumbnails were kind of all over here. It's like quote-unquote study, but not quite a study, right? These are all like reference and then do something else kind of thing. But yeah, maybe that's where I should go back to, because like anytime I do something original, quote-unquote original, anytime I try to study a reference by adding some elements here and there, changing the color even, it just gets scope creeped and feature creeped, and then to the point where it becomes too heavy. And then it's either too slow or just way too much stuff, right? Actually, I don't have it here. But yeah, thank you, Uni, for the daily. I'm gonna get back to work so I can actually sort of conclude this thing today. Or I did get it really close to concluding today. I'm not really sure what the problem is at this point. When the stupid vibe coding doesn't work anymore, it usually is because oh, I never considered this other thing. Wait, hang on a second. It's usually because there's a mismatch between expectations now. I think that it's not loaded, but it might be loaded and it's just too dark. I just need to find the diff. I don't know where the diff is. These are buttons at the top. Right, so these guys are here. Applied as a class. Is it here? I'm trying to think that it is. It is kind of here. It's not visible though. So maybe I should just remove the line here. At least for art, it seems like it frames it a little bit. The two lines kind of frames it a bit. This doesn't really serve a lot of purpose other than to just cut it in half. This is a lot more vertical compared to like a piece here. It would just be black screen, I guess. Did it load it? Yeah, I see it now. There's a bit more gradient here. I think it probably brought up the thing. This button is kind of far then. I'm gonna unload the bars. There you go. Oh right, wasn't that a weird issue with the... This is very odd. Like some of the tags move, some of them just have the box move. Oh, this one grew. This one got smaller. Where is the box? That's like CSS like magic nowadays. Where the hell is it? Yeah, let me check. This one moves. It's too fast and I can't see the text change. Wondering if it's the text is changing. Not... Oh, I saw it. What? Oh. Yeah, this is weird thing here. Because there's no background here anymore. This was done so that the picture here is more in focus, and then the text here has something against it. And then portfolio doesn't matter, it's just invisible because it's blog. But on the blog page now there's a weird patch here. I might need to make a separate gradient for this page here. Huh? Okay, yeah, the AI is hallucinating like crazy now. This is sorted out. I just need to figure out the deployment. Where's my deployment? Deployment. Package source deploy. Yo, my god, it's being stupid. Wait, actually, can I not do this? I don't know what var side left column top is. Did it even work? It does work, it's just not enough. What about this guy? Yeah, okay. Plus 1.7. Slight minimal. Let's do 1.75. Why is that 2 entries here? Okay, so we have a bit more space at the top. If not, it's too close, and then the texture comes in. Oh, did you see that? What? This loading is kind of slow. But it's very minor. Images is acceptable. I think it's not actually a slow because content being loaded is too big or something. I think it's an animation delay. Pages. The UI review though? What's the other one? Delay 0.08 offset. No, but that's not the same delay, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Deployments. Architecture. Server auto reset. Deployment packaging. Source bundle. Oh, I broke it again. This is faster, but this is out of order. Depending on how fast you scroll, it can be out of order. Reduce stagger values, get the first item stagger. What? What? There's no difference. What do these numbers even do? They added a bunch of control parameters here, but they don't do anything. What? Oh, what the? Wait, hang on. Oh, I see I'm on the wrong page. Hang on. Lamau. This is a lot longer than 10 seconds. Ah, I see what's happening. Okay, I know what these numbers do now. Item. Are there any errors? Sorry, I might get a bit flashy here. I'm trying to bug out the site. I'm trying to see if you can bug it out by spamming the clicks. Like, sometimes it will get choked up if you spam it, right? And I think that's normal. But after you let go, it should be consistent. There shouldn't be like a block page here with a portfolio text somewhere. But it will get very, very spammy here. These things I tested before already. This is actually really nice. The movement is really nice. I would like to have that like kind of smooth animation everywhere, but it's a little bit less critical at this point. This page here is also consolidated here. I think maybe it'd be ideal if you can click here to exit as well, so you don't have to click on this tiniest button. And also the 404 page. Content not found is interesting. In this case, the content does exist. It just doesn't handle spaces in URL correctly because it's not supposed to. There might need to be enforcement on this down the line, but I can deal with them manually. So yeah, it's interesting, right? Because if I just go to like a random ass junk site, I get a broken ass page here. We need a 404 page actually. That means kind of broken. What do you ask it to fix? Monotonic, I see. Yeah, no, it's already resolved. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna do one commit here. Very large commits. Still have a lot of work to do. Let me see. So good. Git log online. Git commit dash m 16. So block list entry dated. What does the 404 page look like though? Okay, we're just gonna get a very simple 404. Oh, any of the error page actually. I forgot to mention it should just be any error page, including the 500 other issues. If OK balance is visually blank regardless of existing global list, should it not be unloaded? I thought about leaving the UI elements in for the 404, but I think 404 should be distinctly different, so people know it's an error. The moment they see it, they're like, ah, shit, it broke. Wow. Okay, I mean... Oh, wow, this is what I asked for. This is as bold as it can get. Goddamn. Okay, after this, I'm gonna get it to review the deployment script. So there's a few things to do here. We need to make sure deployment is deployable in a comfortable manner. That's number one. Number two is I need to prepare all of the data. So we have images, we have the manifest that have to go with the images, we have the block entries that needs to be written. But that's about it for the content. Then there's also the issue of how I'm supposed to store this data. I don't think it should be uploaded to Git. So I should update the git ignore and I should delete it off of Git, I think. For all major cases, I don't know what major cases mean, but I'm gonna trust that it knows what it's doing for something as simple as this. I'm gonna leave it. Good enough for now. Actually, let me get it to clean up my shit first. So, our content files, such as... Oh wait, actually maybe I should consolidate my block first. I also need to change the portfolio language actually. Public assets and works. I'm gonna go change all language of portfolio into something else here. So portfolio. Ooh, this is a big change, kind of. Right, because the file names are also named portfolio. So I'm gonna leave it named portfolio and all the divs and all the stuff. I'm just gonna change the language here. Oh, the path needs to be changed actually. Yeah, I'm gonna get it to change it for me then. Refactoring should be pretty clean here. Raw files public. Oh, I see. It's loaded server side. I see. Okay, so it's different fundamentally. Okay, that's. Currently, git is clean. Git status is clean. Why did I diverge again? Why did I diverge again? Oh no, because I did a git command. Okay. Message retracted, George. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I'm just gonna fix language, and then we can move on. Very good then. You know, like 300 streams of me typing thanks for coming and a good night. I think there are only like 2 or 3 streams where I actually managed to type it correctly. The tablet's always in the way, and then with the keyboard being different in position every time, it's I mess it up every time. Very cool. Let's see. Server message. This one is the one that forces a node install and it does dependencies. Package source deploy. This one is the interesting. No bomb. Okay. Oh, it's updating it live here. It works, it's still 404ing. I just realized it's loading the UI here now. Dang it. So it works. Oh, no, it's not. It was just a bad state. Okay, that's good. What is the creating files for? Right, the book. It depends if there's a diff here or not. There is a diff here. I'm gonna let the tiny button do the work for now then. Hello, Deemer. Oh, it's talking about this. Okay, I think it's already consistent in there are some probably there are some CSS classes that I think might still say portfolio, but I think those are fine. Not to mention the names for some of the textures being used actually. Oh, I see. Rename the file. Okay. Very interesting, huh? Oh, I see the text is being written like this. Cover image? Wow, okay. Manually name the title and thing. Okay, yeah, a lot of improvements need to be made here, but in the meantime, I think. What about these? Is there order? Oh, there is order. Wait, pin order. Here, new copy check. Default F markdown 2 should be pin order. The both view. Oh yeah, I saw that the bot was having issues too. I suspect that it's not able to load in the get the message from Discord for some reason. That's why it's rewriting the messages again. But at least it's not losing the count. But actually it's pretty close to losing the count, because it needs to read existing message to grab the count and then do the update, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, wait. No, it's just in the memory, right? It's in the memory right now. That's why it's still able to do it, despite not being able to read the message. Man, this renaming is taking so long. Apparently it's a lot of places. Oh, I see the title is here. Just have a couple here. Initial send would be that. Initial send would be that, right? So is it done? I think it's consolidated. I think it's done. Cleaned up test mark. this file here needs to be dropped. Ooh. Okay, that means everything should be ready for initial deployment here. I'm going to, well, initial deployment. Oh, not ready. We need to remove this, actually. I can do this myself, but, can you review? Okay, let's start a new chat for this. I need a new clean context, and then we send it. In the meantime, actually, this is probably an art part that we can do. I need to get something here, right, for these. And I'm not really sure. Let me see. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I just need to bring in the... Actually, no, I won't be using this thing. I should be using the original clip files, but I actually don't know where they are. But this is the... Wait, what? No, so for the clips, for these files here, right, the ones that we have on the website here, currently, I'm gonna extract some of the faces, and I'm gonna, like this, I'm gonna cut out the faces, and I'm gonna put it... Set up the same thing here. And then it'll be an example of how it looks like. And then I can just start working off of that. I just need to find these files. Good. Check. File piece. Studio pane. Right. Okay, let's see what I can find. Actually, I can't find anything because I didn't move my old stuff in here, did I? Yeah, I didn't. Okay. My heart disconnected. Oh shit, that's the copy. It's gonna take a while because I don't know. Oh, this is hard. Wait, this is hard because it's not just about removing the background here. The final version is composited with a bunch of effects and stuff. Well, I mean, it's gonna kind of be muted anyways, so I guess it doesn't matter if it's not the full version. Because I just do this. And figure out where this gradient is. Where's my select layer 2? Oh, this is tricky because if I just remove it, the overall color changes, right? It needs to be clipped on somehow. But if I just do this, it's gonna break. Oh, this is very weird. Alright, because this doesn't work very well. Or does it? Wait, maybe it's just behaving like that because the white is going away. Why does it get so much darker? Yeah, okay. So the folder is messing it up. That's fine. Why am I clipping too, actually? How come it's allowed to bleed? How do I do this? Let me just composite merge. How do I do this? Right, I need a new that is 1080 exactly. Then I'm gonna bring this in. Wow, okay. Way too big. I'll choose what I want. Based off of our initial design here. So about this size, right? I need to capture the same vibe-ish. Oh, the glow is not gonna do very well here. I should have probably removed it, but I'm not gonna care right now. Probably do her well to actually show a bit more of the scene here. It's gonna be like this, right? Oh yeah. So the problem here is that there's this big empty space here. So what's gonna happen is that if we can give it a try immediately and we'll find out. Once this is removed, where did I put it? Carousel. Let's just replace them. It should immediately... Oh, internal server error. So you can see the chromatic. Actually, it's not that bad. Because I really like this because it fills up the space here. So you only see one silhouette here. And then there's the one silhouette of this character, I suppose. But then this one has the space here. But I guess you do get a silhouette of the entire character. That also is fine. And I also get to see what's happening over here. So I think this is better than being completely black. Whereas completely invisible, like nothing here. In this case, it's because there's nothing here. That's fine. But this one here, the chromatic aberration is a little strong. And it's actually still reacting to my mouse, I think. Oh no, it's just moving by itself. Can you see that? Yeah, it's still moving. Only track the files to the current import file missing for the bundle. Okay, right. Minimal code changes applied. So deployment looks like it's fine. They actually managed to run the script and it's actually running, so that's okay. What's it called? FE offset? FE offset. Animate. Oh, there's animation on the offset here. But I think this removes my chromatic aberration entirely. Yeah, it's branching it up. There is some minor amount of animation here. I need to say thing back up. Can you double check this? Back up. Okay. Alright, while the stupid AI is doing that, I'm gonna continue my journey of prepping some more files here. And what do I got next? Actually, what do I have on my list here? I forgot. Right, there was another thing that I remember is that I don't necessarily have to put the focal here, I think. It would be best. Right, no, it would be best either way. I don't have to put it here. Rather put it here. I could also put it here, but maybe it's not the best. Right, is it still doing it? Nope, it's gone now. Right, the animation line got thrown out. Okay, it's gone now. And then I need a name. I need a name for this title. I don't know what this title should be here. No, it's here. While I was doing that, we can grab Rin, we can grab it's nice to say it's consistent, but I don't think it's consistent anyways, so I'm just gonna ignore that. Some of these are easier to do. Am I gonna do all of them actually? What am I supposed to do with stuff like this? I'm gonna give this a try. I want to see what happens when I do this, when it's like full screen like this, because there's no silhouette to talk about here, and I don't think I want any, unless I cut out the sky here, but it's gonna be too much already anyways. What if I zoomed in here? Okay, anyways, let's just try it. I guess this is slightly becoming more art related. No? Still very indirectly. Where's my file? Wait, that's the time lapse that I was trying to set up, I think. Surely there's a compiled version somewhere. Oh no, it's in the folder, but stream, slideshow, just grab this thing. I need to make sure to drop the resolution here, if not it's gonna be too laggy. Doesn't matter if it's not perfectly done. Color, oops. Okay, so if it were to be like this, I'm gonna just apply it and apply it. Let's say I do one that is kind of like this. Very pixelated. Worth a try though. I'm gonna do PNG anyways, even though there's nothing transparent about this piece here. Oops. And then what does it look like here? It's interesting. It's different, but like the gradient, the minor amount of gradient set up here is it's actually pretty good. And what if I do this by itself? Just in its full glory here. So the effect is very overbearing here. We can fix that easily by just increasing the values. Although it's a very indirect way because there's a black gradient that's applied to everything here. Which now that I think about it, shouldn't really be there because we are controlling this part anyways. Like why do I need that there? But since it is there. Right, did it fix my position here? Did it move it? Minus 0.1. Can I change one? Hello? Oh, wow. Oh, never mind, it's gone. Yo, my thing is gone. What? Wait, where did my button go, bro? What? What? Huh? Oh, there it is. What? Something is really odd here. The CSS isn't reloading correctly, I think. Yeah, it's still at minus 20. Why is it not updating? So weird. Okay. I'll just do this here then. Let's do minus 1. Minus 1 is not enough. I just want to shift it a little bit over. Turns out it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, okay. Sure, what was the number that I decided on? Minus 5. Okay, I'll just keep it minus 5. I don't know why it's not updating instantly here. But it is good enough for now. Also, just to check, I do believe that viewing this on mobile and tablet devices is going to be absolutely atrocious. Yes, 100%. So just know that this is going to be a problem. There's a big problem, by the way. We'll talk about responsive design some other time. I'm not going to bother with this now. This is so funny, dude. What? Yeah, because devices are too narrow. Oh, at least this can view. Wow, okay, this is very surprising to me. Of course, the menu getting in the way doesn't really help, but surprisingly, you can view stuff. Wow, okay. Oh, wow, okay. This is weird, but I can't click it, but hey, it's in the right spot. I think it's ordering with the UI. This UI is probably on top, so I can't click anything. Yeah. Congrats. But this I can click for some reason. Alright, whatever. Whatever, dude. I don't care about that. So we are in the process of doing this. Right. I believe that is everything that is required in terms of the coding for now, as long as the deployment script actually works. I will just prepare some more of these. This one actually presents an interesting problem because this one we kind of just want to show the whole thing. But if we do just show the whole thing, the character is kind of off the bottom here. But if I bring her up, it's really hard to bring her up without showing a black border at the bottom. So it actually requires a bit of a redraw if we want it to be displayed correctly. But I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. And then the next thing. I'm just gonna continue prepping some stuff for a bit. Number 2, number old. This one is way too old. I think everything here is really old. Yeah, without background. Don't crash, please. Sorry, do I want it? Sure, why not? This was a different This was drawn for a friend. As a result, the requirements on the background, on everything I wasn't trying to be super duper good, and as a result, it made it a lot easier to draw, and as a result, it came out much better than it would otherwise have. No, these were really old. These predates streaming. Everything that we're putting out, by the way, is all predates streaming. Everything that we did on stream kind of not very good. Mesh visible layers. Is that typical problem where you don't try it and it comes out a lot smoother and a lot easier, and therefore it comes out a lot better? Unfortunately. You guys actually saw, like, the version when I opened the file was actually the special version that did for my friend. It had like a different expression and a different text, so I had to I had to remove it. But let me see if it fits here. What? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it does that. I thought it would just apply on stuff that actually has pixels, but alright, good night, George. Sorry, I saw your message like 11 minutes later. Let me just check the sizing here. What? Sizing here. Well, you know, I don't have to do this. All I have to do is just move it. If I don't like it here. Did it go? Not bad. It's framing, because there's a height difference here, so this is the best I can do, I think. I think Ellen can be a little bit over, I think. Oh, I can't. Wait, no, I can. Sorry, I'm moving the wrong layer. Did it update? Alright, now it's a bit over. Okay, this one works. Alright, next. Sorry, what else do we got? Did it bug out? Wait, actually, that's a good point. If it's transiting... Oh, no, it's fine. It is a little bit flash. It does like a bit of a flash or something, but I think it's okay. So we have like a Fubuki one, Hololive one. We have like a this. What's the other one? This Arknights one. Maybe I'll bring this in as well. I'm so confused, man. Like, I'm so confused. Some of these things that I did before really aren't too bad. It's just... Anyways, this would be kind of cool because the cape here would be faded out over here, and I think it's the only one that would be looking, yeah, to the right here. I just get 2 more. If I can find the damn file. Oh wait, no, I had it. Oh, it's right here. Perfect. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is like the overall overlay layer for just a handle, my Twitter handle. They're like usually the ones that I release, they have a bunch of handles hidden inside, like very hard to find. I have no idea where they are. So like the signatures are kind of everywhere, and it's kind of hard to remove. Let me think about this. Do I need to remove the background for this? Let's just merge select, merge visible here. It merges so fast now with this new computer. It used to take so long. Oh, I just realized. Didn't I leave this on? Yeah. Ooh. How come the other ones didn't get crispy? I left my transformation with the hardest edge. It would have made everything very crispy, but I don't remember. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention to it. Okay. It's kind of cool. Like, the effect almost seems like it's on the page. There's this weird issue with the chromatic aberration, I think, along the edges of my texture file. Right, so this is the one where I can kind of move because this side is just completely black, so I can just fill it up. Nope, it's not completely black. Never mind. What color is this? Oh no, yeah, I shouldn't be doing this. I should just put it on the layer behind, so I don't ever have to do it again. Zero brain cell behavior. Also, this is kind of not very good. So I'm going to just blur it out here. Oh, I should just use blur too, actually. Be easier. Oh, not you. Get out of here. Oh, it doesn't work that well. Right, because the background is still kind of... Right, let me redo. Merge down. So now it has the background, and I'm gonna merge this. Still doesn't work, huh? Why is that? Let's do blend instead then. It's probably pulling the white from this part of the thing. Oh wow, okay, this is too strong. But I might be inclined to just leave it for now. I can deal with that some other time. Chromatic aberration is so there used to be that tilting thing, if you guys remember when I was showing it off before. But the tilting thing was causing a lot of lag, especially on this page, because all of these images that's loaded has a decent amount of pixels on them, I believe. Because the images themselves tend to be like 4K res, and I believe the code is rendering them around like 60 or 75%. And then with the tilting thing, basically it has to redraw every single image every time, and it started lagging like crazy. So I removed that. But the chromatic aberration used to be tied to that tilting thing. So it would generate a different amount of aberration depending on where your mouse is. Currently it's just static, that's why it's kind of just hard to read. But before, when it was doing that, you can at least sort of try to get a better view by mousing over certain areas, and it'll be a little bit more interactive, right? So a little bit more user participation, which would have been nice. But EDs, what EDs? This one is oddly sort of empty here, because I don't want the face to be here. But I think it's interesting to leave it as a case study here. I'm gonna ignore this issue. Do not save. And what should we use for the final one? Let me see. Alright, one of our own, right? One of our own. I think I'll try this because we have text. I want to see how it responds. And then everything else is kind of okay. nothing too special. This one here would have been cool if like the particles themselves are also visible, but not the background. But some other time perhaps. This one we do have the hair issue as well, so it would be kind of cool to see how this works. Now if I can just find the file and then we can get this done. Original works are in a different folder, is it not? Is it here? Load it, please. Number 2, let's go. Cool. And this one literally is just like turn this off. Yeah. Great. And then merge visible. Dang, they really aren't half bad though, these renderings. I don't know what my issue is. And they look kind of okay now. Wait, why is that a background still? What? It's not transparent, huh? Oh, it's not. I would like there to be nothing on top. So I have to go around dig for this thing. Oh, where it is. Oops. Oh. Is this background? Oh, it is. Okay, that's completely fine. Bring. Turn off. It's the only one I have to scroll down, was it? Like zoom out here? No, it's not. What am I talking about? Anyways. Getting late, getting tired, getting overwhelmed. Very cool. Oh, it's not in sequence. That's weird. Okay, ready? What? I didn't reload it yet. I'm gonna shift this a little bit over for sure. Well, the ears chopped off this part. Oh, I see. I never drew the top. Oh, then. Here it is. Kind of fits. I just need to change the text here from placeholder to placeholder tag. Oh, okay. Landing title label. Is this you? Yeah, it is. Okay. What should I call this? Six, 7. What should I call this? Oh. Yeah, it's so stupid. This looks so stupid too, because it just like works. Yeah, website works. Thanks. Maybe it shouldn't be a text at all. Yeah, maybe it shouldn't be a text. Maybe it should be like an icon of some sort. Or like an arrow, SVG icon, sci-fi. Let's see if AI is actually able to generate this stupid ass icon. Oh, is that too spicy? I need to get a arrow here. Something that would be nice. Actually, we could draw one. Yeah, we could draw one. But it's very strict though. Can I? Okay, let's not waste too much time here. It's gonna take forever. That's kind of stupid. Kind of makes sense. It's like, hey, it's over here. The background is kind of bland. I think it's fine. I think I'll leave it. Oh, we just do this for now. We'll fix things as we go. It's 12. I would like to deploy this tonight. Oh wait, hang on. Landing carousel. This bar should be maybe a little bit more that way, perhaps. I can't even click on it. It should be outside, no? I don't know what these things are. Oh, it's right here. Top left. Right, yeah, this guy needs to maybe move. I don't understand the clan. What's this? It worked, kinda. But I don't know why. Does it look good? Oh, I see overlaps. Okay, let's not mess with it then. Ignore is updated. Modify. Public access landing carousel. Most of the files are really tracking the folder will remain tracked until they are explicitly removed from the index. Why does it lag like that? Okay, delete it. Cool. Oh, I see why. It's actually not being unloaded at all. I'm looking at this bar here. It disappears, right? No, but it is being unloaded. Otherwise, it doesn't have to be reloaded here. Wait a second. Git status, git add. You know what? I'm gonna not do that tonight. I'm going to just deploy it here. We should be ready to deploy here. Ah, right. I need to force with reach these here. That's fine. So everything else is kind of ready except for the blog page. But once the website is up, all I have to do is just send up the markdown files and it will automatically just update on the front, which is the good thing about the current setup here. It just reads from the markdown. So that's not difficult to update. Once the website goes, it goes. Oh, right, actually there's one more thing I have to get it to do here before we go. There is the hashing nonsense, right, with the page. I do want to make sure that every time we run the deployment script, it just automatically starts prepping the Oh, does that mean I need to rerun the packaging? Actually, that's true. Maybe I do have to rerun packaging every time because I'm generating the hash for this. Also, I kind of forgot about the font. I'll do that some other time here. This font is very hard to read. It's too thin. Even code is easier to read. Well, code is meant to be easy to read though. Maybe I should just use code. Oh, no space. Source data works. No, I needed to pull from source. Yeah, no, not source. I need to pull from public assets. Entire folder, ideally. What's the worst? FPS and raw. Okay, let's force it to do this. Steer. Okay, I'm not thrilled about using today's stream for doing this, but at the same time, I have just pushed through everything because that is how it goes. If things are done on stream, they have to be done. There's just one final thing with the hashing nonsense, so that these things update accordingly. But then after that, I'm just gonna run the deployment, and then we're gonna push it live. And I want to see it live on the thingy before we conclude this today. Actually, do I even have my? I do have WinSCP. Okay, everything is set up here. Very cool. Very, very cool. And then I need my putty as well. Discord bot root. Did it send? No? Oh shit. Timed out. Everything is so pain, yes. CD for the coins. What is this folder? Oops. Oh. Okay. I can't wait for this to fuck up again. Works. Data local. Right, you see now the thing changes? I'm just playing around with the Oh, actually it's wait, hang on. It's actually overriding my shit. Yeah, it's overriding my shit. Actually, it looks like something else is writing the file. Might have a problem. Cache file path away recache hash. Make dir directory dir name blah recursive blah blah blah. Write file generate a hash to string. Okay, so it is writing it. So the problem now is resolve works root. I see it's part of the code here. That's in the dust cost. I'm now pulling the exact line for every pipeline. So that minor complication here. I think like we have two writers to the cache to the hashing to the hash itself. And as a result is it's not, I don't think it's necessary, especially on the website side. That means it's recomputing it every time someone exits the website, which is kind of stupid. It doesn't change unless I change it, so I'm just gonna get rid of it before we do the final push here. Okay, so what is the deployment process here? It never computes or write the hash file anymore, it will only read, and if it's missing, it will use a fixed default filing. It's running linter, it's running checks. So now if I try to force an override, it shouldn't have any issues anymore. So this is the current layout. Now it changes layout. And then changes... Oh, it's using hash to 0. Is it because it's invalid? I see. I think depending on the character count, it's invalidating it. Yeah, it is. Okay, so it's a very specific hash format. I don't know what hash format this is. That'd be SHA-256. Seems to only be using the first few digits though, but I mean, doesn't really matter if it is or isn't. Yeah, this is changing. Okay, that's good enough. We have the final updates here. Git status. Actually, what's my previous log? Preparing for deployment. Okay, git that. Commit. Amend. Send. Git push. Of course. Ready? Alright, I'm gonna run the deployment packaging. It works. Public. Where's the thing? So it's over here. Where's my deployment? Where did it write it to? What? Cannot find shit in this thing. No, data local logs, no module project. Not project either. What the direction is this? Oh, it's writing it outside. Sure. That's fine. That's fine. That just writes scripts. Okay. Huh? How do I even run a... Wait. How did I run this last time? Oh, sorry. There's a whole setup for this. I remember. Let's see. Yes. npm run doesn't work. npm works package source. Oh shit, did I need the tar? Okay, we have the tar gz now. It is prepared, I think. Okay, we have the tar gz. Okay, currently it still looks like this, right? This is what it looks like currently. And then I'm going to... What am I going to do here? I'm going to destroy this. I think I'm just going to delete this. Actually, I need to read the... README for... Oh my god, where is it? Yeah. Server auto restart, so... Server prep script can install Node.js 20 if it's missing. Install tar automatically if missing. Nginx automation script system D. Firewall, default server runs stage 1. Set up script on server. Service auto restart, but that one's already set up, I believe. Nginx stuff is already ready. The original prep for this is so that I can move in one tar file and then one website file, and it would just run. However, because existing services do exist, I don't know if I can just delete it or can I just override it. There is potentially a problem here. Oh, and I realized that there are scripts on the outside here. That's not very good. Let me move this in. This is 10:50 p.m. So that one is later. Huh? Very interesting. Scripts prepare server. So today's date is March 10th. Well, it's not. It's March 9th for me, but I guess it's both. Oh, March 10th now. March 10th, 2026. City March 10th. Oh. So chmod +x prep. Actually, oh yes, Uni. Are you working on a commission? Dang, we're so close to getting this up. I just need to figure out how to destroy what we have in a way that doesn't mess anything up, and then we can get this done. Alright, well, I need some help with the deployment, so I'm gonna wait for the review here. Setting up a commission to write 5 pages for terms and conditions. I see. Copy and paste from someone else. My first instinct is to just get ChatGPT to crawl other people's terms and conditions and extract out the gist of it. Oh my god. 5 pages? Is there that much stuff to write about? So I remember seeing Scab. Scab has been going on Twitter quite often previously, right? About like talking about how Scab is meant to be used and not meant to be used or something. Many people do it so differently. Yeah, like get AI to consolidate and then tell it what you want, and then get it to consolidate and find things there that are more good. So sudo system md stop docu-river. I need to. Okay, I'm gonna do this right now. The website should be down then. Yep, website instantly dies. Very cool. Remove the old app directory. List deployment. It does exist, so I'm gonna remove that folder. This is a very sus command to run. Okay, it's gone. Run prep target with the explicit target. So I'm going to go back into March 26. I'm gonna do my prep run. And then my docu-river deployment process here. Roots deployment. Roots? Root? Am I on root? Am I root? I must be root, right? Surely I'm root. No. I am root, right? Okay, that makes sense. Surely I am root. Probably a security issue, honestly. Okay, while my script is deploying, YouTube block me again. Let me start. Fuck YouTube, please. Oh, it didn't. Bad things about AI. Oh, is that right? Interesting. Assuming you type fuck AI and it didn't let you through. Uh-oh, I have deprecated nonsense versions of Glob. I don't think that matters too much. Why do I even have... What is Glob? Anyways, vulnerabilities on my website. But everything on the site should be... It's meant to be public in the first place, I'll say. It's currently still compiling here. Uh-oh. Oh, I see what the issue is. Oh, interesting. So it doesn't like that, huh? I know what this problem is, actually. Go to compile. Surely it is a little bit more... Okay, left real portal. I just need to get it to fix it. Alright, this should be faster. I think that removal was the search bar. Right. Looks like it's still working. Okay. In that case, I need to rerun my build here. I'm gonna delete this. Let's rerun my build. March 10 needs to delete this. Oh, it's done. That's quick. Distribution. Over. Let's get rid of this. Oh man, I should have done it via command. This is very slow. Remove RL. Okay, speed dash. And then now I can rerun this, please. What? Oh, right, my bad. What? What's the complaining about? 002 it's right here. Oh. Shit. Should I do it here? Hopefully that didn't mess anything up. Looks fine for the most part. So, server preparation complete. Alright, website is live here, I think. Oh, okay, it's kind of bad. The loading is kind of bad. It's probably too heavy. So even though the thing is trying to load it in, it's not loading it in correctly. And then this entire page just broke somehow. How come it didn't break here? That's interesting. Is this completely missing? It is. Huh. Yes, I reached landing carousel by actually only forcing this works on landing carousel. Oh, I see. It didn't include the thing. So the files just don't exist. That's kind of stupid. Anyway, so that means we're done though. But it did at least prove that the entire pipeline is working, including the deployment and everything. All I have to do now is rerun everything once it's done fixing it. So I'm gonna rerun it again. Alright, where's my build? Very cool, very cool. Ah, right. Come on. Alright, this should be the last one here. Still deprecate a warning, but that's fine. What? Oh, that's a new line. It's steady. It's ready. Alright, system is up. Looks like the loading is kind of slow though. So this is a problem with the network. So now it's faster here because I think it got cached. But if I force refresh, it's not gonna do so well. So on forced load, it's actually pretty bad. But on subsequent loads, it's not actually better. I think it's because I forced a reload, didn't I? Yeah, now it's better again. So the files are just too big at this point. Because I'm sending raw 4K files, I believe. The only time it should be sent probably is only when, yeah, on this page here. You can see it being downloaded. So if your network's not very good, it's not gonna look very nice here. So that's a problem with optimization, but then that's down the line, I think. Although I might forget about this. Audio has ended. Right, yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, I think that's kind of it for today. I believe that is it. All I need to do now is updating the blog and stuff like that. And actually put stuff in here that isn't just a test. That would just be a lot of writing. And slowly add things as we use this. Oh, I just realized the hash isn't working. But yeah, anyways, I'll just iterate through the deployment again and get it to sort out the things. In the meantime, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We'll find out together. If I will the art stream will be drawing tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll find out together. Yeah, hash file is also missing. Okay, cool. Actually, this one maybe should be in the middle. Like, the text disappeared, right? I removed the text. So now there's a lot of extra space here for this one. The other ones are kind of using up all the spaces. Yeah, this one has got a little bit, I don't know. But I can't really zoom this out too much, I don't think. No, it's just a good case study, I would say. It's just a good place to showcase what is doing here. Lamau. Oh, I just realized I didn't change the title. God damn it. Anyways, there's a bunch of tiny stuff that will have to be fixed over time here. As I remember that they exist. Like, I don't have a... Wait, what is this? I don't remember ever putting a favicon, but apparently there is one here. And it's just a circle with a triangle in it, which is great. Lots of things to sort out. I'm just waiting for one last deploy here, because I want to get the hash working, and then that'll be it for today. Dang it. And at least I can pretty much tick it off my list, because it is ready. It just isn't complete, but it is up. And once it is up, yep, the hash is here now. So that's it then. Once it is up, all I need to do is just slowly put stuff in, set up the tagging eventually when we have time to bother with it. Actually, currently this is pretty good, because I curated this a year ago. Maybe we can put in some more new stuff here, but it's pretty much, I think, the best of what I can offer to put on here. I also have no contact information, no nothing, by the way. It's just a bare bones as it gets. Eventually, down the line. But, thank you guys for coming and putting up with this nonsense of a stream. What the? I just realized, why the hell is this number here? Jesus Christ. But, thank you guys for coming. I'll just see you guys, tomorrow, hopefully back to our... I'm not really looking forward to it, but oh, I just realized your message just got loaded too. Dang, dude. Sorry, Uni. I think your message were getting through. It's just that it didn't update on my front again, as it does, apparently. Are any of my messages going through? I'm writing my message separate so I don't get blocked. Shit, GPT is working with the US government. I already hated it. Oh yeah, last time that's why I got blocked from out. Sorry, Uni. Thank you. Thank you for staying and chatting. Yeah, anyways, thank you guys again. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Goodbye.